at-risk children across the 25 local government area of Niger State. It's an initiative of the former Governor Muhammad Marubago. This program is to mop up the at-risk children here in Niger State. The team lead, Aisha Tafida, welcome the Permanent Secretary, Niger State Planning Commission, for the two-day in-house training for ATP. Planning Commission Permanent Secretary is here at ATP for Niger State At-Risk Children Program. 2 days in-house capacity building with a team, enhancing team performance, accountability for effective program implementation. We have a Deputy Director of Planning Commission.
Thank you.
The team leader of ACP, Aisha Tafida, coordinator ESO, Hawa Aliu, my colleagues from the ACP office, good morning once again. I am delighted to welcome you to the opening ceremony of the two-day workshop for the staff that is going to be taking place today. This significant event marks an important milestone to your collective effort to enhance staff capacity for the efficient implementation of the ACP in Niger State. Yes, this is a training. Please and please, let's listen, make comments, and also ask questions. Because me, I believe that, like me, when I see things, I ask. These computers you're holding, nobody taught me how to use it. I declare this workshop open for the benefit of the children at risk and the state at large. Thank you very much.
We have an external facilitator, MD Abubakar, on work ethics, building a professional team culture.
The next 2 days will be of benefit to us all. So either in the workplace or at home, it starts becoming an ethics. Because you have a standard. For example, you don't laugh. For example, you don't eat at night. For example, you don't take. See how you can train yourself in learning more about other things. The second thing is punctuality and also using your time wisely. As professionals, as team managers, we must ensure that the time for anything is that feel broken at any sense of engagement or responsibility. Because sometimes when you do that, that's when fear comes into you, that's when anxiety comes in. But at the time that as a staff or as a manager, and you are able to be a professional, even if you cannot do it, put your head into it. Those that are better than you, do they have 2 heads? They don't. So we all have equal brain.
I'm an advisor with Niger State Planning Commission. The main reason why our engagement is here is just to add what already, as part of efforts to ensure that the capacity of staff of the at-risk children program is being enhanced, just so that, because we are aware that this year they will be rolling out their activities. So it's good that we begin with a capacity building just to strengthen the staff on their expectations and also to add to their own knowledge on what is expected, especially when it has to do with some critical aspect of the program, talking about the communication, talking around the M&E, talking around the program, talking about also strengthening the financial system. Basically what we're here is just to contribute to knowledge sharing on how they can learn from the best practices, so that when the programs are rolled out, there will be efficient delivery of services to the communities and also stakeholders in the state. So in the next 2 days, God's willing, we will be here to provide a sort of support in the aspect of sharing those hidden details that is expected of the program team, just so that can strengthen them and also ensure that there is correlations, there is cohesion between the staff the stakeholders and also the team in giving back to the society, which the project, or let me say the program, actually.
The facilitator at this 2-day in-house training here at API.
Actually, I was invited here to give a talk on the result delivery, but I think that good message is also good to go. Like religious education is for all, and the API, we are working relentlessly to see that we.
My name is Umar Faruk Suleiman Mashegu. I'm the UNICEF focal person in Niger Service of Basic and Secondary Education, and I doubled as also a donor partnership desk officer for the whole Ministry of Education. And for the capacity building going on ACME, at least it's apt and it's one of its kind, and it's a good practice. If all our project officers can do this for all their staff, there will be a great teamwork, and at the end of the day, we're expecting a good work result at the end of the day. And the achievement is not going to be overemphasized, because definitely there will be teamwork and there will be good relationship.
We have the project coordinator of SOKU.
My able and available permanent secretary, Aisha. My colleague, that's the coordinator for ACPI program in Niger. Applaud this initiative because it has not only been timely but
good afternoon. My name is Hawa Alim. I'm the state coordinator for the SOKU office, which is the State Operations and Coordinating Unit, which is fundamentally saddled with the responsibility of gathering state social register, that is the poor and vulnerable households in the state for social interventions. ACPI as a stakeholder and a partner to us, we're all geared towards achieving the national social safety net intervention, whereby we deal with the poor and the most vulnerable among Nigerians, which are mostly children and other households that are vulnerable. Here is a capacity building actually conducted by the ACPI project program office, which is a very laudable step towards achieving the aspirations of the farmer governor initiatives towards mentoring and also reaching out to the most poor and vulnerable areas.
Accounting can simply be defined as the process of recording financial transactions pertaining to a business. The business of the day is Niger State at-risk children program.
My name is Adil Sekito. I'm the project accountant of ACPI. The essence of this training is to acquaint ourselves about the roles, duties, and responsibility of an accountant, which I did, and all is aimed towards having a synergy, and also on how resources can be utilized and managed effectively and efficiently, and also on how our activities, expenditures can be properly retired for accountability, probity.
Safeguarding responsibility for a P program. The safeguard officer is responsible for ensuring the protection, welfare, rights of children participating in the program. This includes implementing, monitoring child protection policies, mitigation risk, ensuring compliance with legal and ethics standards to create a safe and nurturing environment for at-risk children in Niger State.
We have the internal auditor of ACPI, Niger State.
Performance. Vision of an internal audit. The primary objective of internal audit is to enhance and protect organizational goals. This role aims to provide independent, impartial, and high-quality services that improve
My name is the Chief Internal Auditor of this program, ACPI. In short, it was an interesting and educative one. We've learned, we know how to amend within ourselves. We've learned how to move forward, how to make this program become a success. In terms of procurement, in terms of communication gap, in terms of accounting principle, in terms of auditing, all rules and regulations were stated. Each and every one of us have now known what he or she is expected to do in order to move this program forward.
All right, my name is Ladidi Azwa, Barrister Ladidi Azwa. I am the GRM lead, the GRM specialist for the ACPI, that's the At-Risk Children Program. Like we might be aware, the At-Risk Children Program is a program targeted at vulnerable children out of school and facing all kinds of vulnerabilities. The program targets them, and then it also provides lasting solutions to issues that bother on them. We are a program that is anchored on 7 components, and all of those components require officers from all manner of backgrounds, and that's why we're here this morning, to build up capacity to be able to attain the goals of ACPI.
The communication officer for the At-Risk Children Program and the study. Well, it's a 2 days in-house training, for us to equip ourselves, to support ourselves in terms of capacity. Now, being the communication officer, we're supposed to relate on how we can, share relevant information, to have this public figure to see that people understand what we are doing, and tax each individual with the responsibility of how we manage information and share information. It's very important. The critical stakeholders should be able to have a first-hand knowledge of everything we are doing here, so that the society at large and the state should be involved in and understanding what.
My name is Ahmed Mohammed, Planning Officer from Niger State Planning Commission, and I'm here basically as a staff of Planning Commission, and at the same time, as we all know that all program projects with development partner supports are coordinated by Planning Commission. So I'm here just kind of serve as a kind of observer and towards the staff capacity building. But one good thing that I'm going to say is that capacity building of staff is key towards successful implementation of any program project in the state. And I want to commend the team lead of ACPI for organizing this capacity building for her staff.
We have the team lead, Niger State ACPI.
Permanent Secretary, Project and Planning Commission, T. Usman, the Director, Economic Cooperation, UNICEF Focal Person, Education, Anna Farouk Mashibu, my sister, colleague, Soko Coordinator, and you. Let me know whom I say Kachatu. Good morning, my colleagues also, staff, media, everyone here. It gives me so much joy to stand before you here, honored to be here today. Initially, I didn't want to say anything, and that is because all has already been said, and I'm grateful for your presence here today, for the support the ACPI and myself especially has received from the Commission cannot be unmatched. The mentorship and guidance is really very impactful. It's enabling us to exercise time like this. I love the interactions, the engagement, the transparency and the honesty to which we are taking this, and the
program coordinator.
We've all shown.
I'm telling you today, I couldn't be any prouder. Thank you very much for this interesting session. Special thanks to the Honorable Commissioner of Budget and Economic Planning, my own boss, my brother, Farah Mustafa Ndaju, the Permanent Secretary, Hajia Aisha Usman, Director ECD, our boss man, disciplinarian, like Hajia would say, Mana Abdullah Yahuza, and of course, my sister and colleague, Hajia Awa, who stayed with us till the end of today's program. Thank you so very much. To our presenters, you all did a fantastic job. And the composure, I would say Gaskiya is one of a kind. I sincerely appreciate you all and for your commitment to our because may God bless us. And so see you tomorrow, please.
I'm Tafida, the United States Team Lead and Program Coordinator at Risk Children Program, MENA here, Niger State. The program today is about capacity building for staff. It's actually an in-house. We are here in MENA, we're in our office. This is happening in our office here to build the capacity of staff so that they can be able to effectively enhance their productivity and do well in their respective. We've had discussions around accounting, the processes so that everybody will be at par with the happenings around that. We know the modalities, the procedures, and all of you. We've also had listened to the presentations from staff from the GRM units regarding safeguard. Children are vulnerable, so we have to safeguard them, safeguard their rights. So we have officers there. We have the gender officer, we have the legal officer, we have safeguard and environmental officer. Also, they've all had, we've all seen the discussions through the sessions where they are bringing up to date on the happenings and expectations as we are about to roll out our plans proper by next month. So this is about enhancing their capability so that they can be able to do well as we start rolling out programs. Tomorrow, next week, we are expecting that other units like M&E, MIS, and what have you to also bring their own take and the expectations for the coming months.
We have a cross-section of the team here, flanked by the